Good morning. Happy Monday to you, and welcome back to 4 More Minutes. I am the Soul Stir, Sam Bailey, stirring up your hearts and minds for God. I want to thank you for joining us here today, and I want to tell you that we are praying for you wherever you are, wherever you're going through, to let you know that God is real and God is able to help you whatever storm you're going through. I want you to kick off this week with this idea to love on yourself. I know we assume that everybody loves themselves, but I'm saying love on yourself. It's like the difference between loving someone and being in love with them, right? People do things all the time because I gotta love you. I gotta love you. I gotta love you, right? The word says I gotta love you. I gotta love my enemies. But when you are in love with someone, nothing you do to them and for them and with them feels like a chore. Instead of feel like a chore, it actually is a privilege. And uh, realize to love on yourself is a privilege. And in the process of loving on yourself, you've got to notice God. As I said yesterday, I want to notice God more. And when you're in love with someone, you notice all the little things. It's the little things they do that incites you to go crazy, or that runs chills up your spine, or that gives you the giggles, or just the flutters, the butterflies in your heart, in your stomach, all those things. It's the little things because you notice them. And the word tells us where your treasure is, your heart will be also. And if you value someone or something, your heart will be all the way in it. So take that same concept and make it about yourself. Love on yourself. Don't just be like, I love myself because I have to. Love on yourself. Do something for yourself that builds you up, that strengthens you. And I'm not talking about being selfish, always considering yourself, never thinking about others. I'm talking about actually doing something that's going to benefit you. Take a little time out, burn a candle, take a hot bath, go for a walk, read some word, do something nice for somebody else. Love yourself. Servant attitude, servant mind, servant spirit. And we are never more happy than when we are able to give love and when we're able to serve others who cannot help themselves. And that's what it's about. And when you learn to love on yourself and you love yourself, then you'll be able to display love to others. It's hard. It's hard to love other people when you don't love yourself. It's hard to give warmth to other people when you don't really care about yourself. I believe in self-care, mind, body, and spirit. Each day I try to take care of my mind, my body, and my spirit. Paul tells us that our body is the temple of God. Therefore, glorify God in your body and in your spirit. It's amazing what can come of your physical temple when you get control of what's going in it. Same thing with your mind. Loving on myself means that I laugh. I spend time laughing, find something that's funny. Loving on myself means I spend time around those around me that God has blessed me with. I notice them. Loving on myself means that I make sure I put the word of God in me, and I spend time to meditate, and I spend time in silence and solitude, but I also spend time in service. No man is an island. So that means we were put here to be a blessing to someone else. We were put here to serve someone else. It's not always about us all the time. But then loving on myself means I am enough. No matter what I've done in my life, no matter what the enemy says I am worthy. I am deserving of the blessings that God has given me. Not because anything I've done, but because all that he's done. And I've got grace in my life, and I'm using this grace and I'm extending to others. Because I have been a recipient of grace, I am now gracious to others. So love on yourself, be kind to yourself, think about what you think about, mind your mind, and put that light into the world. I guarantee you it'll come back to you. Like the word says, if you have many friends, you got to first show yourself friendly. And you can't fake your way into being friendly, or faking your way into have joy, or faking your way into have hope. You got to really believe that this morning, that you can really be all of those things in him. So love on yourself this weekend. You don't need anybody else's permission. It's okay. And self-love, if you don't have self-love, you can't really have any other kind, because all love begins with the love of self. I love who I am. I'm fearfully, wonderfully made. I'm unique. I'm going to be a blessing to somebody because I love myself. And if nobody ever tells me, I'm going to love on myself. And so we're thankful to you for joining us. Thankful to all of you who are going to share these messages this week. Share with about 40 people. God bless you all. Subscribe to the Soul Stir on YouTube, and we'll have an outstanding week right here on 4 More Minutes.